The biggest lie you've been told by your teachers, your parents, and the entire school system is that the only way to get rich is to get a degree and climb a corporate ladder for 40 years. Let's be real. Do you honestly think that working a 9 to 5 until you're 67 and finally retiring when you're too old to enjoy it is success? I certainly don't. When I was 18, I had absolutely no qualifications and $0 in my bank account. People told me I was going nowhere, but I had one thing they didn't. I realized that making money is a skill, not luck. I set a goal to make my first $10,000, and once I hit it, everything changed. Today, as a self-made millionaire, I want to show you exactly how you can do the same while you're still in school. In 2026, the world has shifted. Traditional jobs are being replaced by AI, but that has created massive gaps in the market for students who know how to use these tools. Today, I'm breaking down 5 side hustles you can start right now with almost no money. I'll be rating each one out of 5 on time to learn, money needed, and difficulty to make $1,000 a month. Side hustle number 1, AI-enhanced short-form content agency. With the explosion of platforms like TikTok and Reels, every business on the planet is desperate for attention. But most business owners are too old or too busy to understand how to make a video go viral. That's where you come in. You aren't just editing, you're using AI tools to find trending hooks and automate the subtitling process. Take a look at Leo, a 19-year-old student who started reaching out to local gyms and cafes. He offered to turn their long-form podcasts or boring advertisements into 60-second viral clips. He started with 1 client for $500 a month, and now he has 5 clients on a retainer, making him $2,500 every single month while studying for his exams. Time to learn? 2 out of 5. With AI tools doing 80% of the heavy lifting, you can master it in a weekend. Money needed? 1 out of 5. You only need a laptop and a few free or low-cost AI subscriptions. Ease of making $1,000 a month? 4 out of 5. Just 2 clients at $500 each, and you've hit your goal. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, "Professor, I don't have a creative bone in my body," don't worry. This next one is for the logical thinkers. Side hustle number 2 is AI operations specialist for small businesses. In 2026, every brick-and-mortar business, we're talking plumbers, law firms, and even local dental practices, is terrified of being left behind by AI. They know they need it, but they have no idea how to implement it. They are literally leaving thousands of dollars on the table because their systems are slow and outdated. Your job isn't to build a robot, it's to show them how to use simple tools like ChatGPT or specialized AI CRM software to automate their customer service and scheduling. I remember a guy named Sam. He was a university student who realized his local auto repair shop was losing dozens of customers because they didn't answer the phone during lunch breaks. Sam set up a simple AI voice assistant for them that cost him $20 a month to run. He charged the shop a $1,000 setup fee and a $200 monthly maintenance fee just to make sure the AI stayed updated. He's now doing this for 10 different local businesses. He's essentially built a software-as-a-service business without writing a single line of code. Time to learn? 3 out of 5. You need to spend a week or 2 actually understanding how these AI automations work. Money needed? 1 out of 5. Most of the tools have free trials you can use to build the first prototype. Ease of making $1,000 a month? 5 out of 5. 1 or 2 setup fees and you've already cleared your target. Side hustle number 3, high-ticket ghostwriting, the attention game. The world is moving away from long, boring blog posts. Today, it's all about X, Twitter, and LinkedIn thought leadership. There are CEOs and founders making millions of dollars who have amazing insights, but absolutely 0 time to post on social media. If you can learn the art of the hook, how to stop someone from scrolling and force them to read, you are worth your weight in gold. You're essentially selling them attention, and in 2026, attention is the new currency. Look at Chloe. She started by rewriting boring LinkedIn posts for tech founders for free just to prove she could do it.
Once she showed them the massive jump in their engagement and likes, she started charging $1,500 a month per client to manage their profiles. She handles 3 clients while she's in her dorm room. That's $4,500 a month, more than her professors are making, just by writing a few hundred words a day. Time to learn? 4 out of 5. Writing is a warrior skill. You have to practice every day to get good. Money needed? 1 out of 5. Literally $0. If you have a brain and a keyboard, you're in business. Ease of making $1,000 a month? 3 out of 5. It takes time to build a portfolio, but once you have one anchor client, the rest is easy. Now, before we move on to the final 2 side hustles, one of which is the most passive way I've ever seen a student make money, I want to ask you a question. Are you actually going to take action, or are you just going to watch another video? The difference between the 1% and everyone else is that the 1% executes while others hesitate.
If you've stayed with me this far, you're already in the top 10% of people your age. Most people have the attention span of a goldfish and clicked off 5 minutes ago to watch a dance video. But you're different. You're hungry for that freedom figure. Now, let's look at the 2 most powerful side hustles for 2026. One is a high skill play, and the other is what I call the ultimate passive income machine. Side hustle number 4. Specialized AI prompt engineering for creators. In 2026, being a YouTuber or influencer isn't just about filming yourself. It's about managing a massive content machine. Creators are drowning in work, writing scripts, generating thumbnails, and SEO optimizing descriptions. As a student, you can become their secret weapon. By mastering specific AI models for image generation like Midjourney or script structure like custom GPTs, you can save a creator 20 hours a week. You aren't just an assistant, you are a technician. Look at Marcus. He's a college sophomore who specialized in creating hyper-realistic, high click-through rate or CTR thumbnails using AI. He reached out to mid-sized YouTubers and said, "I'll give you 2 thumbnails for free. If your CTR goes up, you pay me $100 per thumbnail." He now works for 3 channels, making $1,200 a month for about 4 hours of work a week. That is true leverage. Time to learn? 3 out of 5. You need to learn the language of AI to get the best results. Money needed? 1 out of 5. Usually just the cost of a pro subscription to the AI tools you use. Ease of making $1,000 a month? 4 out of 5. Creators have the budget, they just need someone who can deliver results. Side hustle number 5, the ultimate digital real estate model, faceless niche channels. This is my favorite because it's the closest thing to owning a rental property without needing a $50,000 deposit. You pick a boring but profitable niche like personal finance, luxury travel, or AI news, and you build a faceless YouTube channel. You use AI to write the script, AI to generate the voiceover, and stock footage for the visuals. You never show your face. Once that channel gets monetized, it pays you every single month through ad revenue and affiliate links while you're asleep or in a lecture. Take Sarah. She started a faceless channel about sustainable living. She didn't make a penny for the first 4 months, but she stayed consistent. In month 6, one of her videos went viral. Now, her channel generates $3,000 a month in ad revenue alone, and she spends maybe 5 hours a week managing her freelance editors. Time to learn? 4 out of 5. You have to understand the YouTube algorithm and how to keep people watching. Money needed? 2 out of 5. You might want to spend a little on high-quality stock footage or better AI tools. Ease of making $1,000 a month? 2 out of 5. This is a warrior play. It takes time and discipline, but once it clicks, it's a life changer. Now you have the list, but knowing is only half the battle. In the final section, I'm going to tell you exactly how to manage this money once it starts rolling in, because if you make $10,000 and spend $10,000, you're still broke. I'll also show you the millionaire checklist to ensure you don't fail. So you've got the 5 side hustles. You've seen how students just like you are making $1,000, $2,000, or even $5,000 a month while their friends are busy playing video games. But here is the part where 99% of people fail. They make the money and then they blow it. I see it all the time. A student starts making a bit of cash and suddenly they're buying designer clothes, the latest iPhone, and taking their friends out for expensive dinners. They think they've made it. But let me tell you something. Spending money to look rich is the fastest way to stay broke. When I made my first $10,000, I didn't change my lifestyle at all. I stayed in the warrior phase. I took that money and I reinvested it back into my business and into assets that would grow. If you want to join the 1%, you have to follow my 25, 50, 10, 15 rule. 25% goes straight into growth, the stock market or index funds. 50% goes to your essentials, rent, food, books. 10% is your joy jar, guilt-free spending so you don't burn out. 15% goes into your stability fund, emergencies only. Remember, making money is a skill, but keeping it is a discipline. In 2026, the gap between the rich and the poor is widening faster than ever before. You have a choice. You can be a consumer or you can be a producer. You can be the person scrolling through TikTok or you can be the person getting paid to create the content people are scrolling through. I've given you the roadmap. I've rated the hustles. I've told you exactly how to manage the cash. The only thing left is for you to stop watching and start doing. Don't be the person who watches this video, gets motivated for 10 minutes, and then goes back to their old habits. Be the person who sends that first cold email today. If you want to know the absolute fastest way for 12 to 19-year-olds to make money online, I've got a video that breaks it down even further. I'll leave that video right up there. But don't click on it just yet. Make sure to subscribe if you want to grow your wealth, and leave a comment below telling me which of these 5 side hustles you're starting tonight. I'll be jumping in the comments to give some advice to the most ambitious ones. Okay, I'll see you over there.